So I'm going live, and I guess this is what I'm gonna look like, because I just wanted to play with the filters, make it interesting. Yeah, there we go. Let's recap on my week, should we? I'm gonna start with last Sunday, San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. I'm gonna get out of the sun here. The first day, the hills got me. San Francisco was like lots of hills. It was horrible. Didn't really expect that. I mean, I knew it was going to be there, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad. So I actually didn't even reach the intended destination I was going for, which is okay. We still hit another town, San Rafael. We made it there. It was a good day. I had the full pack on, 42 pounds, 46 I think at that time. Just to carry it, in case I ever need it in the future. But it was a successful day. My wife came. We camped in a Safeway parking lot that day. There is a spider right there. See that? You see that spider? In the playground. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna let some other kid find him. Anyways, so it was a good night. And then San Rafael to Vallejo, that was an easy day, but a long one. It was 26 miles straight, just a straight shot. Maybe one town in the middle between those two cities, and I was able to get a drink and eat there. But it seems like the straightaways, they're just easy. I can cover a lot of ground. It's much better. These towns, man, the turns and all the sidewalks and having to go this way and that way, it slows us down really, really good. So Vallejo was a pain in the butt to get through. I couldn't get out of that town quick enough. That was the most horrible. Gotta work out the other arm now. That was the most horrible experience I've had so far, was Vallejo. It was that's, if you live in that town, I'm sorry, but I ain't coming back to see you. Then I think I went into Fairfield after that. So I made it to Fairfield, and then Fairfield to Vacaville. Pretty easy day. That one was pretty nice. And then Vacaville to Davis. Whew, man, 27 miles that day. Out there in the middle of nowhere, too. So, that was a hard day. I had made a video when somebody had gave me some water, and I rewatched that video, and I could see how out of it I was. My eyes were closing. I was done that day. But, well, I thought I was done until the CHP and my wife joined forces and made me walk the last 2 miles to get to UC Davis. Which, I appreciate my wife so much. We're living in this RV for the last 7 days, and if the walk doesn't kill me, we might kill each other. It can get tight in there, especially with 4 kids and 3 dogs. I don't know how she does it. I gotta give props to my wife. If anybody wants to help me out on this walk, message my wife. Tell her she rocks. That's for sure. Anyways, she's probably my biggest supporter in this whole thing. So from Davis to Sacramento, which was supposed to be yesterday, it was a bike path all the way through. So I figured Preston could join me. He really wanted to. He wanted to experience. It was 11 miles. I kind of didn't take in consideration. 11 miles to me is like real quick, That's I can do that with my eyes closed. I didn't take in consideration he was 12 and hasn't really walked over 5 miles a day in his life. And plus it got really hot. And the part of the bike path we were on, right, going along the 80, we passed our last tree with shade probably a mile back. And then when you looked forward, there was about 2 miles in front of us with no shade at all. And I'm looking over at Preston, and he's just, he's not all there. His sentences are just as bad as my speaking, but mine are normally like this. He can talk normal, but he just wasn't making sense, and he would kind of trip and fall. And he's like, no, I'm okay. But you can see when it's starting to hit him. And he knew when he finally got into, I had called Nyla, basically, and she was like, I'm 40 minutes away. And I was like, well, just head this way when you can. And I was going to actually turn around and try to make it back to that tree when this guy pulls up. And he was like, hey, you guys need a ride? And man, I took that as a sign. God's like, hop in this car, we'll take care of you. We hopped in that car, the AC was already on, and I could just see Preston just sigh of relief, and he like laid down. He was just done. He was still kind of mumbling back there, and the guy kept going, are you okay? And I was like, he's done, dude. So we got back here. I got him cooled down inside the rec area, and I made us go swimming later on in the day once I knew I didn't want to shock him or anything. But he got back to 100%, and I decided not to go back and finish today because we had already swam and played on this playground. And I'm not going to go back today either because I don't want to ruin my day off. I need to wash all my clothes. I need to get all prepared for my next week, which is tomorrow, and we're just going to slap that last 7 miles on, and I'm going to go from where we left off yesterday and walk straight into the Capitol, and then I know Nyla wants to do some lobbying there because I'm not sure what lobbying is. She does, I don't, but she wants to do some lobbying there about our cause, bring up some awareness before we go off into heading towards South Lake Tahoe. I really can't wait to get out of California. I mean, I love my state. We're cool. But I need some open roads, man. You guys, all these towns, Dixon and Fairfield and Vacaville, having to zigzag through all that has been challenging. The best walk are the straightaways. So I know Nevada's going to be hot, but I know it's going to be some straightaways. She is amazing, Carrie. Text her or message her, let her know she's awesome. So I'm going to jump in this pool today. That's what I'm going to do. Again, it's 90% of my day is going to be floating in this bad boy. After seeing all the people in it yesterday, I'm pretty sure it's 90% pee, but I don't care. I'm going in it. The laundry room's right there. I'm going to wash all my socks and pants and shirts. We're going to try to refit, find a place to get me a different hat. The one I have doesn't fit. My eyes are big. Anyways, yeah. So if you guys have any questions, you can message me. I've had some people who want to join me on my walk. My mom, she came in yesterday, and my cousin Miles, they surprised me. So we sat down for about 45 minutes, and they asked questions. I answered them. We talked. It was cool. It's awesome. If you, I know some other people are wanting to meet up with me, probably tomorrow when I do my walk. If you guys, I got the app down. I think I got it down pretty good. No more mess ups. I can't tell you how many miles I've gone because I've ruined the app so far, but I've got it down packed now, and we should be able to keep track. You guys can watch me along the way. Vivian, yes, Vivian, I'll keep up the good job for sure. Robert Cuevas, I can't wait to hit your part of town. Maybe you'll be working towards Wyoming, Nebraska. So that's it. That's all I've got. I have a hard time looking at myself in this thing, except for that one. I love that one. Kept the filters on so you guys could be entertained with my vocabulary speaking. Bye. I'm done.